Okay, welcome back to Bat Fridays here at One Comic Book a Day, where we're covering Batman number 6 and the first story, volume 1, Murder on Parole. Now, if you've watched a few of these, you kind of see a pattern in how Batman's stories start in the Golden Age, or at least very early in the Golden Age. Now, like, cliched way of starting a Batman comic, and this one is no different. A man is about to be murdered on the pier. Batman and Robin show up, beat up the mobsters. They speed away in their car, getting away. They always get away at the beginning. Before he passes out, he's able to tell most of his story, just not the part of who's behind everything. Yeah, it's that kind of story. Even Batman references that it's just like a crime story. He faints before revealing the big bad of the story. So Batman's meta right now. Already, issue 6. His name is Chick Miller. He was in prison. I forget why. I don't think he really says that. He was 3 years on a 5-year sentence. He's going crazy. He mentions this to another prisoner who tells him he can get him parole. So he gives him parole, and as soon as he's let go, he's taken by the same mobsters who tried to kill him. He goes to their boss who set up the parole. He mentions that he's on the parole board, but we do not see him. A lamp is blocking his face. So he actively just doesn't tell us who the parole board member is, so Batman and Robin can have the rest of the story. He passes out before he can reveal this. He refused to do the crime for the parole board member, and they were taking out to kill him for not going good on whatever the deal was. He seemed to be unaware that there was going to be, an actual part he had to do to complete this payment of getting him out of prison. So Batman and Robin have to protect him as he's in prison. Batman figures out the best way of doing this is to break into the prison, knock out, the police as he's storming in, but using gas to knock out this prisoner who made the deal and his cellmate. He then takes the cellmate out, stores him somewhere. We don't actually really see this or see him put him back in. The prisoner is just out of the story at that moment and disguises himself as that prisoner. He starts talking about how he can't stay in there. He gets the parole and is taken to the parole member. And it's not like a big reveal. We see him in one panel, and then the next, with Batman thinking, like, which one are you? And then in the next panel, it's just like a close-up of him as they're talking about the deal. Of course, Batman now rips off his disguise. Once again, it's a normal human disguise, and he has the cape and cowl under the disguise. Don't know how he pulls it off, but he does. This fight actually doesn't go well. He gets knocked right out, and Robin gets captured because, this seems to be the main use of Robin in the Golden Age. It's unfair. He does other things, but every so often he becomes the damsel in distress. He's the person who Batman needs to save. And then somehow this doesn't even ramp up the tension for going into the climax, because then the guy who had been making the deals in prison has escaped prison, leading the police to the parole board member. So there's a shootout going on when Batman arrives to take them out, saving Robin. Well, Robin saves him first because they're prepared for Batman. He's going to shoot them, and Robin, even tied up, knocks the parole board member away to keep the shot from hitting Batman. But they do take him out, and everyone is sent back to prison, except for Chick Miller, who had earned his parole by fighting against them, which I guess was supposed to be a happy ending, but, stitches get stitches. You better watch your back, Chick Miller. It's a fine story. It's not particularly memorable or good, and I honestly will not remember it probably within the next hour. So, yeah, take that for what you need. This is it for Bat Friday. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to the bell icon to know when a video goes up. I do this Monday through Friday, but Mondays and Thursdays I cover a Superman issue in either Action Comics or Superman. And please join me next time. Same comic book channel, same Bat Day. Have a great day. Or a great Bat Day.